Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind. Last time, when we left off, we had arrived in the bandit cave of Shushishi. Let's get started. We'll head straight ahead, and we'll kill another bandit named Galdir. Who has a little gold. That's something anyway. Oh. And in here we have Hayloff, who has the slave key, which we'll need. Now, we are going to have to get up there. It's not too bad to levitate, but I prefer to just use acrobatics if it's even a little possible. And it looks like it is. Vilvini Uveren. Yeah, we had a hell of an adventure getting here. There's a Grand Master's pick and an Apprentice's probe. Items I'm very happy to take. Oh, up behind her, there's a whole nother section of cave. In here there's a storm helm, an imperial newt scale cuirass, and a steel crossbow, along with some bolts. And another slave key. That's interesting. Is that a slave who tried to escape and had it go awry? Seems somewhat likely. Anyway, if we pass through here and continue on, we start finding critters. There's a shalk down here. I don't know if this is going to loop back or not. I kind of suspect it isn't. Yeah, no, we're in behind a rock... Oh, no, we're not in behind a rock slide. Just kidding. We can move through here and close a loop of sorts. And in doing so, we find Monsi. Who has nothing I care about. Hotkey my next hammer. And I'll turn back this way first. Just kind of show you the sort of standard cave architecture. And loot along through here. Then down here, behind a trapped, locked gate, we find two slaves we can free. Majidar Do you have the key to these bracers? Will you let me go free? Of course. Okay, and Sajati. Of course, you may go free as well. Now, if we head into here, one important thing to note is that Drozier himself is not hostile, as you can see. What can Drozier do for you? Background. Drozier does little jobs, here and there. Family heirlooms. Heirlooms? Ha! Drozier has found plenty of heirlooms. They just seem to fall into his pockets. In fact, Drozier just found a few new pieces earlier today. Took them from some Nord woman. Cried like a baby, she did. Oh, my precious jewelry. Nord woman. You've met her, huh? What has that got to do with me? Drozier is in this for the cash, not for some ridiculous sentiment. No more to say to you unless you've got a better offer. I just want the jewels. Nothing else to say, then as far as I'm concerned, you're just another victim trespassing on my property. You'd better leave, now. I'll bring them back to her, then give you half of what she pays me. An interesting bargain. If the woman pays you what she says, that would be a great deal better than what Drozier can get for them from our associates. Sounds like a fair deal, friend. Make sure you come back with my share, though. Drozier has friends who wouldn't be happy to know he's been cheated. Journal has been updated. Expensive ring and expensive amulet added to your inventory. I've spoken to Drozier and offered him 1/2 of the reward money for the jewelry, which is much more than the pieces would be able to bring on the black market. He has agreed to this proposition. So if we skip over him, you'll note there are 2 more slaves down here. Mime. And Dishmias. There we go. Alright, so now we can get rid of the slave key, which is good. From here, I'm going to say, let's go the direct route, just to get straight back to her as quickly as we can. Looks like we're going to have another cliff racer to deal with. Such is life. Pretty much always. It's all good, though. There's Caldera, and there's Ada Wavebreaker again. Amazing how much faster the direct route is. Have you recovered my family heirlooms? You found them. I'm so relieved. Here, please take this gold as payment. I was able to keep it hidden when the outlaws robbed me, and I'll be glad for you to have it. Thank you again. Journal updated. Stuff removed. 300 gold added. I've returned the stolen jewelry to Ada Wavebreaker, for which she was very grateful. She has paid me handsomely as promised. Of course, I owe half of this reward to Drozier, but half is still better than what these goods would fetch on the black market. It's good to have my jewelry back. And I am going to keep my word, because that's how I do, and give half of the reward money to Drozier. I can just get one good jump off, and we'll be set. Whee! Back to Shushishi. This is the first time I've had occasion to revisit a cave. You'll note that rescued slaves do in fact disappear from the game if you re-enter a cell. Have you gotten the money for that woman's family heirlooms yet? Ah, she made good on her promise then. Nice dealing with you, Travis. Perhaps we can do business again sometime. I've paid Drozier the portion of the reward money owed him. He seemed pleased with the outcome. Knowing this rogue, he'll probably just steal them another time. Drozier is done talking about her. That's fine. I don't care. Maybe Drozier's just a smart man who realized I cut through his entire gang to get to him and decided if I was willing to make a deal, it would be really freaking smart to take it. Our next target is going to be up here a little ways. I'm going to say, I know I saw a cliff racer up there. Easily in range. Now, I want to head out this direction again. And now I want to take this little side path up here. My next target is more or less due north of Shushishi. I think this is the right direction to get there. I hope so anyway. Oh, come on. How was that not a hit? That wasn't even a miss in the dice roll went awry sense. It was a miss in the, no, we're taking the position that you did not actually shoot at the cliff racer sense. Which is crazy. Sudanite mine is not what I'm looking for. This is it, the Abalun mine. A Balloon mine we can go ahead and explore. There are no quests associated with it or anything like that. The only truly interesting thing about it is that it is Vardenfell's only working diamond mine. As you can see, there are Imperial guards here to supervise the operation, watch the miners, presumably prevent theft. I'll chat with Davos Aralis. You're in a diamond mine. Don't touch the diamonds or the guards will kill you. Background, I'm Davos Aralis, the diamond miner. Little advice. There's an enchanted transportation system in the old Dunmer strongholds, created ages ago but still works. You need a thing called an index to use the system. Not many of them around. Collectors will pay a pretty drake for them. Little secret. There must be more diamond deposits on Vardenfell. This kind of rock is common here, but even though people have been here for thousands of years, the island has never been fully explored. Morrowind lore. There are not many diamond mines here on Vardenfell. I don't know of any others. My trade. I'm a diamond miner. It's hard work. The rock is hard and the hours long, but it pays well. There you go. Here's Alvor Andus. I don't believe I've seen a high elf with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you? Background. I'm Alvor Andus, the diamond miner. Okay. There's Mervis. You're in a diamond mine. Don't touch the diamonds or the guards will kill you. Background. I'm Mervis, the diamond miner. Okay. And one last person. Ronel Arano. You're in a diamond mine. Don't touch the diamonds or the guards will kill you. Background. I'm Ronel Arano, the diamond miner. Alright, that's it. Other than the diamond deposits, there's really nothing in here. And I don't really have any particular use for diamonds, so I am ready to leave. I'm going to proceed now north and west. Just a second. Taking notes, deciding what to do next. The next place we're going to go is a little bit closer to home, at least I think. If you head back through here, we're going to pass through Milk again. Still not ready to explore it. We're going to be sent to this place on a later Mages Guild quest, and a fairly important one at that. Alrighty. So this is just as much to gain a better sense of the roads for myself than it is any other purpose, but I'm gonna make the full walk back to Caldera one more time. You get here, you get to the Buckmoth Fort. We end up looping around it. You can just see the little tips of Aldaroon. I'm trying pretty hard not to spoil what one of the cooler settlements in Vardenfell is, so I'm avoiding heading inside for now. I'm likewise ignoring these people we'll find on the road. Here's your Strider port. This is what threw me off last time. I actually need to follow that sign to Margon, toward Margon, once. Then when we get here, suddenly signage starts pointing us back to Caldera. Which is what I'm truly interested in. I'm gonna skip this naked Nord. Something about naked Nords in the West Gash. As Donald Trump might say, there's something going on there. No, that's bad. Shouldn't make Trump jokes. Let's just proceed. Till we get here. This must be the thing I couldn't find last time. Nope, Not that clean. Oh, there's Flormar and Sosia. Oh, bless you two. Alright, I've got my bearings now. As you can see, these loops get ridiculously long. And it can be much simpler. Much simpler. Just to take the direct approach. But it's nice to know where the roads go. Helps you find things. One thing I'm quite interested in now, it's not over there, so I should probably just head to Caldera like I was planning to. Because if you head out east of town, north of where we met Eta Wavebreaker, in addition to a couple of Kagudi, see Ada's down there. You can find the next place I actually want to explore, which is the Indalen Ancestral Tomb. Let's head inside, save the game, and get cracking. This is another tomb inhabited by Daedra, Clan Fear, and a Dremora Lord. He's got a Daedric Wakazashi. That's fun. Alright. Now that that's cleared up, let's loot this first hallway. A Scroll of Mana Rape. Absorb Magicka, 5 to 25 points. Wow. Harsh words, but I suppose they're accurate. Scuttle. Cruel Sparkbolt Ring. Selen's Mist Slippers. Water walking for 4 whole minutes. Cool. Okay, next door. Behind it, a hunger. Which way? Left or right? Or straight or right? I'm gonna go right first. Kill a skeleton champion. There's almost nothing noteworthy in here, I don't think. There's a Daedra heart. I'll take that for sure. I was going to be surprised if the final room was empty. Turns out it wasn't. There was an Atronach here, as I'm sure you could all plainly see. Let's check these sides first. That's how I usually do. Then we'll look here. Yeah, not much to this place. Go figure. That's okay, though. We are now done with the Indalen Ancestral Tomb. Let's roll up out of here. Fun times. Alright, now we're ready to start more systematically working our way over towards Gnaar Mok by road. Of course, we'll continue exploring anything that we find along the way. Alrighty. Let's get back to Caldera. Let's get on the actual road north out of town. Here it is. This way to Aldrune and the Caldera Mining Company. Alright, let's follow the road. And now, as we get to this intersection, what do we see? Hua-Ode, Saint-Denis, Gnaar Mok, Caldera Mining Company. All this way. That's all well and good. There's something I want to do first, though. This way to Gnaar Mok. And in fact, as you know, we've explored these roads before. Something I want to get along the way before I go ahead and commit to actually going there. Here's what I'm looking for. So you get to this place where you can head to Buckmoth Fort, Aldrune, Nissus, or Margon by the main road or the back road. Follow this just a little ways to meet this individual, Pemini. Hey there, yes you, interested in making a deal? Making a deal. Look, I'm just a poor merchant just trying to make my way to Gnaar Mok with some trade goods. I could use an escort, though, since mine seems to have buggered off. If you'd be willing to take me there, I'll give you... No, I shouldn't, although it is a dangerous trip. All right, I'll give you the boots of blinding speed, although it'll be overpaying you by quite a bit. Your journal has been updated. I can take you to Gnaar Mok. Excellent. Although that seems to be quite a high payment, the boots of blinding speed are a rare and wondrous thing. Never mind, I've made the deal and I'm an honest woman. Let's get going. Your journal has been updated. Goodbye. Alrighty. Okay, so first we better kill this Shulk, and the rat, and the cliff racer. They're all up in our grill right now. Now, one thing you may immediately notice about Pimini is she's having no trouble keeping up with us. I met Pimini, a Redguard trader, while traveling west of Balmora. She would like help getting a shipment of goods to Gnaar Mok. Seems her escort abandoned her on the trip. I've agreed to escort Pimini to Gnaar Mok in exchange for some enchanted boots she currently has in her inventory. This is Pimini and the Boots of Blinding Speed. So let's just chat with her right quick about these topics. I've got to get my stuff to Gnaar Mok. Boots of Blinding Speed. A wondrous pair of boots indeed. The name says it all. I would hate to ever part with them. Making a deal. You know the deal? You get me to Gnaar Mok and I'll give you 50 septims. What? Oh, sorry. The Boots of Blinding Speed then. Pimini the trader. That's me. Just an honest trader. Alright. So now that we have an escort, as is usually my MO, I just want to get through the escort mission as fast as I possibly can. Let's get to the signage for Gnaar Mok and wait for her to catch up. Excellent. Let's continue. I'm sure it was that cliff racer. If I can just find it. Yep, there it is. Or two cliff racers, as the case may be. Or three. Or 19,000. Since this is vanilla Morrowind. Now we'll just head right back over the ridge to what should be fairly familiar territory. And we can keep following the trail north toward Gnaar Mok. Now, I'm not going to worry about exploration because I have an escort. What I'll do is what I've done before with escort missions. I will get her where we're going, so the escort quest is done. And then I'll backtrack to explore anything I may have missed or overlooked. The reality is, this path is, I think, pretty straightforward. I don't feel like I'm actually skipping a bunch of locations. I'll double check that on my world map to be sure of it, but no, we're actually not really going to have to skip anything at all. There's just kind of a big swath of generic swampland with a strangely low number of locations here. That's a docile Gnaar, won't attack. Now that island over to the south has some extra stuff to explore, but we don't need to worry about it just yet. Missis and Aldrune are this way. On roads that will naturally wind up backfilling. Here is the fishing village of Gnaar Mok. We've made it. For now, let's just take Pemini in. I don't want to explore the town until a bit later, but well, this is close enough. Thanks for your help. I suppose it's only fair that I give you your reward. Here, take them. Though it pains me to give them, you are now the owner of the Boots of Blinding Speed. Which I will go ahead and take off my unique item list. And the Boots of Blinding Speed are aptly named and interesting. I'll show them to you in just a second. Pemini and I have arrived in Gnaar Mok. I was able to escort Pemini safely to Gnaar Mok, and in exchange she gave me the Boots of Blinding Speed. I have not yet worn them, but they may be powerful indeed. Blind 100% on self, Fortify Speed 200 points on self. So they are literally Boots of Blinding Speed. Good that I'm finally here. Thanks for your help. Boots of Blinding Speed. Wondrous boots indeed. Never seen a pair like them. Making a deal. Our deal is complete, friend. You've already robbed me blind, taking my precious boots. Be gone. Alright. That's it for her. And now in another development that may drive you crazy, I'm going to go back to where I met Pemini. So, I think I adequately pointed out that to the south of us, it's kind of as we marched along, there's an island with a cave on it. That's Abernanet, which we will be back for later on an Imperial Legion quest. So I'm going to ignore it for now. And, as ridiculous as this might seem, I am actually heading all the way back to where we met Pemini. Hopefully it won't take too long with the road clear. Because what you might have deduced from seeing the other sign out of Gnaar Mok is that the paths actually do kind of form a loop here. And I want to close off the loop before I actually explore the village of Gnaar Mok. So, we're down here. Need to get back on the main road toward Ald'ruhn. Right where we met Pimini, truly. Hopefully you noticed that didn't actually take too long. Now from here, I need to follow the road, but I need to watch left as I do it, and even take the opportunity to turn left when it presents itself, because what we find is some docile guar. I'm going to go kill this rat to clean things up. We got very bad directions to him from Caius Cosades, but this is Sjorvar Horsemouth, one of the Blades trainers. Welcome, Journeyman Travis. Sjorvar Horsemouth is my name, Master-at-Arms is my trade. I'd be happy to share a little advice or Morrowind lore with a fellow Blade, or maybe you'd like to catch up on the latest rumors. Background, I am Sjorvar Horsemouth, Master-at-Arms and Apprentice of the Blades. Latest rumors. I monitor smuggling along the Bitter Coast, and the job's too big for me. They move moon sugar, skooma, raw ebony, Dwemer artifacts, you name it, through Hwaod and Gnaar Mok. With the coast honeycombed with smuggler caves and Kamanatong locals carrying tiny packages overland by night, I'll never catch them. But maybe you'll have better luck. Alright. That's it for him. So we can check out his house right quick. Probably immediately noting that there just isn't that much stuff. Here's something a bit more useful. Maybe. Hard to know till we actually get it open. Turns out the answer is probably not. That's okay though. We've found almost all of the Blades trainers now. The only one we still haven't visited is Gil'dan, the one who actually lives in Ald'ruhn. Let's keep following the main road here for now. I'm pretty sure it's going to fork again before long. Yeah, so here it's swinging north. And we got a rat and a cliff racer over here. Need dealt with, of course. But once we get to this fork, Balmora and Caldera that way, Nissus and Aldrune that way, Gnaar Mok and Llaod this way. Good. Let's take the fork toward Llaod and Gnaar Mok. Gotta keep my eyes open. We'll come to a fork here. Gnaar Mok is that way. I've got Domestic Gnaar here, along with the Telvain Ancestral Tomb. Not sure if I'm ready to explore this place yet or not. Let me check and see if there are any quests. Okay. No, we will be sent here eventually. So we'll skip it for now. Instead, we will just keep going. Oh, this is actually going to turn out pretty well. There's only one other even possibility. Alright. Now, I'll tell you, based on further review of everything between here and the village, there's actually nothing I genuinely want to explore. So, let's just kill critters en route. I will point out things we'll be exploring later. For now, though, if we just follow the road, you can see now we've kind of filled in this whole gap. Just crazy and fun. See those mud crabs over there with the dead guar? Don't bother them, as the dead guar might have clued you into will ultimately be solving a quest related to those. If you're watching carefully, you may notice a cave tucked away up here with no actual path to it. That's Malapi. We'll be sent here on a later Fighters Guild quest, so we can safely ignore it for now. Don't mess with those two netch. They are a pair of breeding netch that factor into a later Imperial Legion quest. And oh my goodness, here we are, back at Gnaar Mok, loop closed, at the 1 hour mark, ready to actually explore the village. So I am going to save and end this installment here. This has been Let's Play Morrowind. We've explored a few little dungeons and mines and tombs and inconsequential places. We've completed an escort quest. We met the second to last Blades trainer, Sjorvar Horsemouth. Next time we'll actually be ready to explore the fishing village of Gnaar Mok, which you may recall has more than one quest pointing at it, so this is a decent place to explore. Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please consider clicking an ad, liking, sharing, or subscribing, any or all of which will really help me out. But regardless, please know that I really do appreciate the time you spend watching, and hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.